Welcome back to the Movie Buff Reactions channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than what I usually do. Today's video is a reaction video. I'm going to be doing a watch of a video I've already seen before, and I know I do that all the time, but I usually do it with somebody who hasn't seen the video I'm showing them, so in a way it's a genuine reaction. But today's video is one that I've already seen, but I haven't seen in a long time, so in a way I guess I will be reacting to stuff I may have forgotten. Today's video is the Cinema Snob's 2016 review of the political porn parody film Donald Tramp. A porn parody made by the adult film company Wood Rocket, which is known for making porn parodies of various popular properties, including 10-inch Mutant Ninja Turtles, Strokemon, most recently this year, Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah. And they're probably their most infamous, and just hearing the title disturbs you, Tugrats. Yeah. They made a fucking porn parody of the fucking Rugrats cartoon, and you watch the review that Brad Jones did, and it's not as fucked up as you initially think, but still, who the fuck would want to make a porn parody about a cartoon about babies? But I digress. Today we're looking at the Cinema Snob's review of the Donald Trump porn parody. And just to be clear, before we get into this reaction, I was originally going to do a genuine reaction video to this with my cousin Matt, who had never seen it, but he decided at the last minute that he didn't want to do it because he was worried that it might hurt his chances of getting a job later in life to be in a video connected to something pornographic, and I get it, and I can respect that. As for myself, I've already done a few reactions to Brad's reviews of the Wood Rocket films, so I guess it doesn't really matter, pun fully intended. I'm fucked. And normally I try to stay away from anything too political, but this has been a pretty crazy year, and I thought, why not? This is the Cinema Snob's 2016 review of Donald Tramp, the Donald Trump parody, and let's see if it's as disturbing as I remember.
You know, I've seen E.T.'s private parts on 4 separate occasions, not to mention Ninja Turtles cock, plus whatever the fuck it is. But I must say, this time,
Strokemon.
they've gone too far. Because while you may have seen Sasquatch plowing his way through camper girls, nothing will prepare you for Donald Trump having sex. And besides, we already had a spin-off of Ghost Can't Do It with the 2005 made-for-TV movie Trump Unauthorized.
Of course.
In the political porno spoof Donald Tramp, he has a very large penis. Trump would probably authorize this. I hear he's running for president or something. I don't know. But I'm sure both sides of the aisle can agree none of us want to see his cum face. And yes, this is once again from Wood Rocket, continuing to give your computer termites. Thank you for telling me Donald Tramp is the XXX parody, you know, as opposed to the real Donald Tramp. You don't need to specify that it's a parody when the title is already a parody.
He hates the XXX thing.
Starring a guy named Dick Chibbles. The hell, that's not a name. That's what the warts on Italian Batman's balls are called.
Oh boy.
Does this intro mean that they got to film in the actual White House? Leroy Myers, director of Strokemon, took 5 minutes out of his day to write this, but directing duties go to Nate Liquor. Might as well. He's already...
I wish I had Liquor for this.
In this movie, Donald Tramp is answering questions from a debate moderator, and then they have sex. That's it. That's the entire movie. It's only 22 minutes long. So let's see if this guy, at the least, does a good Trump impression. Hello, America. How are you?
Nope.
Hello, Miss Moderator.
Worst Trump impression ever.
Trying. The only way that impression would be funny is if all of his other impressions sounded like that, but then at the very end, he does a spot-on Elvis Presley impression. Apparently, Donald Tramp is the offspring of Dennis Quaid.
They didn't get the
and
hair
Sam
right.
Worthington, but with Robert Redford's hair. Maybe they hired Dick Chibbles because he's used to being scary images in porn. He was literally in a movie called Clown Porn.
Actually, in Clown Porn,
this old
Dick
bit.
Chibbles was credited as Hef Pounder. And in case you ask, neither are his real name, which is, in fact, Christopher Farkas.
What? Huh? I wasn't gonna ask.
No one will get
Also,
far in the
who
porn
hell are
business
you?
with a name like that.
Actually, I provide context and explanations for things that aren't needed, nor were they even asked about.
What the fuck? So in other words, you're wasting my goddamn time?
Actually, I'm not only wasting your time, I'm wasting the time of your viewers as well. But if I didn't speak up, then you wouldn't know that I know things.
I'm already well aware of everything you're talking about.
That I'm doing my job. I'm actually.
Anyway, Trinity St. Clair plays the debate moderator. The hell kind of debate is this?
Mr. Tramp, let's get right down to it. Why a debate with no opponents?
Because if someone argues with Donald Trump in a debate, that clearly means they are biased against Donald Trump.
Donald Tramp only
Nothing's
needs three.
changed.
Me, myself, and me.
No, you can't debate yourself. If you're anything like the real Donald Trump, your opinion on things will change every year.
To be fair, it's quite common for politicians to frequently change their minds about different topics, especially when they're catering towards a certain base during an election year.
God damn it! I know what politicians are! What's the point of you telling me this?
Because this information is needed in the interest of fairness, even if it's an unnecessary tangent that ruins the joke.
Yes, thank you. And who are you supposed to be? Tony Fair?
Actually, his name is Toby Fair. We watch the same videos together, and our contributions are always appreciated by the community.
Actually, I don't think that's true.
To be fair, you're not being objective because you came into this conversation wanting to hate us.
Yeah, I should have known that doing a political movie would bring out all of the Toby Fairs and actual Lees. Maybe now Tramp will say something that I won't make a topical reference about.
Critics have said that you are a sexist and a racist. What do you think about that?
What stupid bitch told you that?
Actual Trump.
Okay,
Hell, if
that
I'm
actually
wrong,
is kind of
that
funny.
means I'm just a
I'll give it
fat
that.
slob who's bleeding out the ears or wherever. Where is this being filmed?
Welcome to one of my many homes built on poor people's torn down homes and bulldozed nature.
The opening showed the White House. So the White House is yours and you built it? Which leads us into our next segue. Just how rich is Donald Trump?
I'm worth $250 million.
A cock-a-billion?
Judging by Donald's hands, it's probably a tiny cockabillion. That explains the bullying. And if there's something I
Had to make a
always
hand
wanted
joke.
to see discussed in a porno, it's Donald's thoughts on breastfeeding.
Breastfeeding is a private moment between a billionaire in his diaper and the woman he calls Mom.
Hey, you leave David Vitter out of this. The hell is this calling? Hello?
I heard what you said about David Vitter. Just like the liberal snobs will ignore all the Democrat sex scandals. Just saying.
And what's your name? Justin Sayin?
Hardly. I just wanted to call in and distract you with something that I don't even care about while I take a break from stuffing anal beads up your sister's asshole while she reads me the Bill of Rights.
Like a drinking game of people Brad's not in contact with anymore.
But the movie isn't just about making fun of Trump. He also takes shots at his Republican opponents.
I
Whoops.
mean, serious. If your name is Jeff and you're not a pink-haired rock singer, then you're in the wrong business.
Hey, go go easy on the name Jeb. A Jeb wrote Die Hard. He also has his thoughts on his Democratic opponents, too.
Bernie Sanders looks like an elderly Rick Moranis. He's like the Richard Dreyfuss garbage pail kid's car.
Hear that? That's the sound of 1,000 Bernie bros on 1,000 keyboards calling the filmmakers sheep and promoting a third-party candidate they know nothing about. Oh, and Hillary gets brought up as well.
I'm all for equality, you know, but Hillary is a ball-busting broad.
Okay, give him some points. This is the first time he's mentioned Hillary without using the word crooked. But why is he getting all his name-calling from Family Game Night in the 70s?
You're a ball.
Real game. Real fucking game.
Ball-buster. A great
Nostalgia Critic did a little review of this commercial years ago.
Crap, I'm sorry. While I cut away to that clip, I think he may have said something sexist.
No, I love women.
You don't say.
Except for the fat and ugly ones. We should be shipping those pigs off to Mexico.
How the hell can we do that with your giant golden vibrating wall? We find out what would happen if Tramp won the White House. But they don't need to explain that to me. I already know what's gonna happen.
Love a good Strangelove clip.
We all get to watch Dr. Strangelove for free! But here's where he really starts losing me.
Terminators. They make great citizens. Plus, they'd always be welcome. And Atlantic City's new Terminator Android Future Hotel and Casino.
Is he having a fucking stroke?
Yeah, this porn parody is
Jewish
losing me.
Stereotypes with Latin stereotypes, and you can clearly see the moderator laughing. And I can't believe I'm saying this now, but he starts getting weird.
Tangerine Dream.
It's not going to work on me.
Oh wow, I wasn't expecting someone named Donald Tramp to get rapey. He starts seducing her in a way that makes all the viewers' cocks shrivel up like a prune or his skin.
First, I'm gonna tell you that America is really lost, and that I am the one to find it. And then you will be drawn to all of my ideas.
I hate to say it, but John Holmes as Dick Man was sexier.
Now all you can think about are tongues. Thousands of hot, horny tongues.
Oh
The
boy.
tongues are making you so crazy, all you can think about is sex. Wet, warm, moist sex.
He actually is sexier.
My wig is unshriveled and unchibbled. I can't believe this seduction is actually working on the moderator.
I find you really sexy.
I find that
Yeah.
hard to believe. Especially when he says this.
Now let's have sex while I whisper racist comments in your ear.
Yeah, reminds me of when I got hit on by Marge Shot. My God, it's like watching a sun-dried tomato make out with someone who is above making out with old vegetables. It really doesn't matter if you're...
Ron Jeremy would be more appealing.
It'll still be disturbing.
I don't need a diaper this time.
Oh man, I really wanted to see him shit himself. What's that? What's that? You want to know what it sounds like when he's getting blown?
Let's lick it all up and down like a big, giant gold bullion.
You don't want me to stop there? You want to hear a little bit more?
And now you know what a billionaire's cock tastes like.
I completely forgot about this part.
Billionaire's cock tastes like. At one point, he puts his tie around his head like he's fucking Rambo.
The fuck?
And I do notice one thing bigger than Tramp's dick, and that's his love handles. Donald Tramp is for everyone who prefers their beer bellies to be as big as their balls.
Actually, Donald Trump would not be drinking beer because he is on record as saying that he is not a partaker of alcoholic beverages.
So he says.
Be fair, this movie is about Donald Tramp and not Donald Trump. So, honestly, it's possible that Donald Tramp is a beer drinker.
I'll start taking you all seriously the day you watch a review of Hillary Clinton porno spoof. Just saying.
Oh my god, stop taking me so literally. You made me miss the rest of the movie. Now all I have left to see is the final couple lines.
Are you gonna vote for me?
Of course.
That's not a funny joke. A real joke would have been after all of that, he asks her if she's voting for him, and she still replies with, fuck no. So this is the Donald Trump porn, huh? A movie so cynical and cheap, they shot it in an afternoon so they could complete it before the election cycle gets over. Fuck, never mind the election. This movie was shot and completed before an average erection cycle. But I guess it is appropriate that the man who directed Donald Tramp also directed a movie that just straight up called sexual harassment. That makes more sense than the title of his other movie, My First Orgy 2. Second, My First Orgy. Then what the hell was the first movie about? This movie should have been 90 minutes long and featured a three-way with 2 Corinthians, a sex scene with a Megyn Kelly look-alike, 10 minutes of Piers Morgan sucking his dick, an ass-to-ass scene with Vladimir Putin, a scene where he builds a wall around his cock to keep out Mexican porn star Lana Lopez, and it should have been called Donald the Hump, The Art of the DP. What I'm saying is, make porn parodies great again!
Brad mentioned once that he actually directed a porn many years ago, but even he doesn't remember what it was called. And, man.
I got so much money, it's coming out of my ass.
Interesting note to go out on. I hadn't seen this in a while, as I said, and I remembered a few parts, but some parts, like Brad playing the audio, you know, because he can't actually show the porn on YouTube. That's a normal thing he does, but I'd forgotten the audio clips, and yeah, I forgot about the whole bandana shot. And I think I remember thinking, because he had done a couple of Wood Rocket movie reviews at this point, I remember thinking, Wood Rocket is just getting lazier and lazier with their movies. And doesn't look like there's much to go on. As he said, it's only 20 minutes, so it's not like he could get a lot out of it for the review, but there were some cute, funny bits. Like, that's the best way to put it. This is a cute little review. It's not a big review that's gonna stick with a lot of people, but it is enjoyable, and yeah. Regardless of what you think about Donald Trump, I think everyone can agree, visually, he is not someone we want to picture having sex with. Kind of reminds me a few years ago when I saw this video by The Amazing Atheist where he covered this story about the porn website X Hamster offering this fat woman who kind of looked like Ted Cruz $10,000 to do a porn parody, and everybody, Amazing Atheist, everybody I think was just like, why?
I don't know.
But overall, yeah, fun review. The cameos were fun parts. Film Brain, like when he would appear for many years, he would come off as really nasty. Like, I forget where it started. Brad's not in touch with Film Brain, Linkara, or Phalos, the guy, the Toby Fair guy anymore. But when they appear, they usually put to good use. And Phalos is someone I'm not particularly a fan of, but his Toby Fair gag was a fun bit, and Linkara is actually, yeah, they're parodies of the type of commenters that would say, to be fair, or actually, and it comes off a little mean-spirited at times, but not the worst, and Linkara is very funny, and like I said, Phalos, he did a good job here, so they were enjoyable. And as for the actual gags and the Donald Trump clips he showed, the "what stupid bitch said that," they say you're sexist. It's dumb, but I admit that kind of got a out of of me the first time I saw it, and it still kind of makes me smirk a little. It's retarded, but a little funny. There is another Trump-related video that the Cinema Snob did about a year or two ago called The Trump Prophecy. It was this movie that I think only played for maybe a day or two. It's about a firefighter, and this is the actual movie description. It's about a firefighter who is told by a mystical orb to vote for Donald Trump, and I think it sets like a chain of events that's implied leads to him becoming president. It was just as confusing when Brad reviewed it, and the reason I decided to react to this one is I just think the porn parody would be funnier to rewatch, and like I said earlier, I usually don't get into anything too political. I try to be a pretty apolitical person whenever I do my videos, but this is a pretty silly video, and it's been a crazy year for both politics and COVID-19, just a clusterfuck year all around, so just thought, why not? Could be fun, could be a nice little tie-in, and for everyone wondering what my thoughts are on the 2020 presidential election, I won't get into it too much, just like the 2016 election, pretty big dumpster fire. I honestly can't tell if it's worse or on just the same level of what the fuck am I watching. And as for whether or not I'm gonna vote or who I'm gonna vote for if I do, none of your fucking business. And as much of a shitstorm as this election is, I'll definitely say it's not as interesting as the 2016 election. I mean, look at who's running. We got a bloated man-child with a muff hairdo going up against a malfunctioning skeleton from the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
The old cynicism is gone. We have faith in our leaders. We're optimistic.
So, this has been my reaction to the Cinema Snob's review of Donald Tramp, and don't think I have much to add, but it was fun and interesting to go back to this review, and hope Election Day goes well tomorrow. And regardless of who wins, here's hoping that things get back to normal sooner rather than later, and I will see you again soon. If you like this video, check out more on the channel. If you like those, maybe subscribe.